How about that cigar?
How about that baseball?
Back again at Cigars and Baseball 2022. Such an exciting event. It has been a wonderful, beautiful day with great weather, great cigars, and great people. And right now we have Kirk Detlefson, sorry about that, who is one of the founders of this event. So Kirk, thanks for joining us. Thanks for putting on a fantastic event for the 9th year. And talk to us a little bit about, for the viewers who are watching and the listeners who are listening who don't know much about the event, give us the lowdown on the event first, and then we'll talk about some other stuff.
Well, yeah, thank you for being here. And, about 12 years ago, a group of us said, let's have a cigar herf tailgate before a Twins game. And we had, I think the 1 year, Altadis we're not doing it to make money. We gave the money to the Miracle League, and the next year we did 2 of them, and at that the numbers were growing. We said, this is too much work, let's just do 1 a year and make it a big one.
Yeah.
And the rest is history. Now we're in the 9th year with over 700 registrations here this year.
Wow. And it's so great because you have seen, like you said, steady growth. And over 700 registrations this year. And we've talked to a few people from, some of the cigar companies who are represented here. And there's some great cigar companies represented here. And quite a few of them have said that this is an event that they don't ever want to miss, because not just because there's a lot of great people here and a lot of great cigars and food and all that's wonderful, but because of what the event does, because of the Miracle League. That's one of the reasons that they're all in when it comes to this event. And I think that's really important. So talk a little bit about what Miracle League is and what Miracle League does.
The Miracle League builds ball fields for kids with special needs, accessible fields. And it is so touching, so rewarding to go to one of their games and see kids in walkers, kids in wheelchairs that aren't in the mainstream, being able to play baseball like all their counterparts. And that's what's so rewarding about it. And Minnesota probably has over a dozen Miracle League fields. There's more on the drawing board right now. And our organization's unique. We're incorporated as nonprofit, but every single person is a volunteer with our organization.
Yeah.
And you've seen them here. There's upwards, 75 or more volunteers running around making it happen. So it's truly a volunteer event for a great cause. And we love the cigar vendors that are here. As you said, there are many national brands.
Yep.
There's some unique boutique ones. Mm-hmm. But they're all doing it for a good cause. You know, and that's what's so rewarding.
Yeah.
You can't have a cigar party without cigars.
That's right.
And to have 14 different cigar companies
here,
participating, supporting the cause is very, very special.
Yeah.
Now, walk us through a little bit about the process it took to get Cigars and Baseball at a stadium like this, because this is incredible. And this just doesn't happen.
I don't think there could be a better venue for what we do. And my hat goes off to the St. Paul Saints. They're with us all the way. What can we do to help? What can we do? What can we do to make it a successful event? And, one of the great comebacks from last year, we held the event here. Yeah. It was highly successful. And as a follow-up to that, in St. Paul, there's a Miracle League field built 5 years ago. It got used as a playground they have a school, Bridgeview Elementary, which 100% of the kids are special needs kids there. It's great during the day, but there was no league, nothing going on.
Yeah.
And the Saints stepped forward and said, we're gonna form a league for all the kids of St. Paul. They hired an administrator that's going to run that league, and you're going to see some great things coming up next year in St. Paul, really because of what we did last year and the leadership of the Saints to make it happen, to give all those St. Paul kids that opportunity.
Yeah, that's just incredible.
I love it. The another one of the great things about this event is the representation by so many Minnesota breweries and distilleries and restaurants to bring their foods here. I mean, we've sampled a lot of what they have here. So
is that a fat joke?
It's
I feel like
you can tell
attacked.
you can tell I've sampled most of what's here. But
Yes.
when it grew from, like you said, just a herf, and then steadily grew over the years, I assume you have people, and yourself included, who just reach out to restaurants and things like that saying, hey, we've got this event, we'd love to have you bring some stuff out. How do you work out the relationships with those restaurants?
It's building relationships.
Yeah.
And there's several of those restaurants have been with us since day one, 9 years in a row. They all donate.
Yeah.
The cigars companies used to donate until the FDA got involved.
Yeah.
And so we have to buy wholesale, reimburse them because they can't donate cigars, but all the liquor, all the craft beers, all the restaurants, 100% donation from all of them, send their people out here. And it's a challenge here this year with when the restaurants can't get enough workers to work at their store, to then hire people to come out here. So we're very blessed to have them here and have their support year after year.
Yeah, and it means a lot to my ever expanding waistline too.
Yep.
So I'd like to thank especially the Bun Cakes next door.
Oh,
Best guy. I'll keep saying it until I can't say it anymore. Best cake in the world.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
But it's fat free today.
Yeah, today only.
Yep.
So talk about. Let's look ahead to the years to come. Obviously this venue is the perfect spot for an event like this. So are we hopeful that we're going to be able to continue having this event here and continue to expand, hopefully even with more cigar brands and things like that?
There's definitely room to expand here.
Okay.
From right field all the way center field around.
Yeah.
And the Saints came out with their schedule last week. The first 2 weeks in September, they're on the road. That's the key is we can't do it when they're in town.
Exactly.
And we're pretty certain there'll be one of either the first Thursday or the second Thursday of September next year. And that we've got tremendous support from the city, from the Saints, to go forward and pick a date and get organized and get her done.
That's good. So for let's say there's a cigar brand owner watching, or somebody locally with a restaurant or a brewery, something like that, and they want to get involved. How do they get in touch with you to say, I want to have a booth and donate my time and my materials?
Our contact information is my contact information and ours as an organization, cigarsbaseball.com.
Okay.
Cigarsbaseball.com. The email address is there. My cell phone is listed on the webpage. That's the best thing. We'd love to hear from them. Reach out to us. And like I said, we're going to pick a date and start planning next year right away in the next few weeks.
Good. We're very glad to hear that. So for our friends out there in the cigar industry, if you have a brand, then we highly recommend that you make this event part of your yearly schedule, because it's an incredible event that has scores and scores, hundreds of great people. And if you help this event expand with your brand, then that's only going to bring in more consumers. And that's just going to mean more money for these kids to have a chance to participate in the game of baseball. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Kirk, thank you for putting in all this work, and your team and everybody who's a part of it, to the St. Paul Saints, to everybody. thank you very much
Yep.
for all of it.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks again. We'll probably have a little more from Cigars and Baseball 2022. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.